In this video we're going to discuss the importance of you having a good sales funnel in place. As you can see in front of you, there's a mind map that I've put together so you can see how a basic sales funnel works. Now what you have to bear in mind is that a sales funnel is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of effort, because the whole point of using a sales funnel is so that your business can work on 99% autopilot while you can be doing other tasks such as tweaking and testing your campaigns and driving more traffic to your squeeze page to obviously build your business even bigger. So this is the importance of having a good sales funnel in place. Now the mind map in front of you is just a basic sales funnel that you can use to build your business. I have put together some more advanced sales funnels, but we're going to start with this mind map and then we're going to go from there. Now there's a few tips that I want to give you when it comes to building your sales funnel, and these tips are absolutely vital. Now firstly, as I did just briefly mention, your sales funnel must work on 99% autopilot. Now the reason why it must work on 99% autopilot is because you don't want to have to log in to your accounts and to constantly manually do tasks all day long to build your business. The whole point of using a sales funnel is so that you can build your business as fast as you possibly can and with the most efficient means possible, and by that you use an autoresponder and a squeeze page, so everything is taken care of. Your autoresponder follows up with your prospects and it automatically segments people into buyers lists. So you have to remember that when you're driving traffic to your squeeze page, as you can see at the top here, when you're driving traffic to build your business, you're going to be driving traffic from lots of different areas, which we will discuss in different videos. You're going to be sending traffic from areas around the internet to your squeeze page, and the more traffic that you build, the more people will obviously come through to your squeeze page into your funnel. So as you start to generate a lot of traffic, obviously having a sales funnel will be even more important then. It's important at the start, absolutely, but as you generate more traffic, you'll see that having a sales funnel in place is even more vital, and you wouldn't be able to handle the amount of numbers and the amount of subscribers if you didn't have a good sales funnel in place. Now let's go through a few more tips. So the first one, as I said, was you must your system, your sales funnel must work on 99% autopilot. Okay, this is vital that you understand this. There's going to be a few tweaks that you'll have to make. You'll have to log in occasionally and make some tweaks to your campaigns and add some follow-up emails, obviously change products, add lists, but the core of your sales funnel must be on 99% autopilot. The next thing we're going to discuss is you must segment your buyers from your prospects. So as you can see here, people opt into your list, they come through to Aweber, they're now on your prospects list. You give them the free gift, the free email course or the free video course, free ebooks, whatever they've signed up to get. Then you continue to provide value, and then you follow up with them in your emails. And if that person then buys, as you can see at the bottom here, I've put buy your product for $27. It could be $7, it could be $5, it could be $97. Whatever price point that you place on your product, as soon as that person buys, you absolutely must segment your list. You must then send that person to a download page where they will automatically get placed in your buyers list. Now the way this works is when that person buys a product, you would have created a separate download page with an opt-in form. So what you do after that person has bought your product and they've paid you through PayPal or whatever other means, they pay for the product, and then you send them to a download page with an opt-in form on. And once that person opts into that new list, into the new form, then that person will automatically be subscribed to your buyers list, and at the same time automatically unsubscribed from your prospects list. Now the way this is going to work on complete autopilot is by using a feature called automation. This automation feature, or at least this is what is called in Aweber, it's called automation, and you can set it up so that as soon as somebody subscribes to one list, they will automatically be unsubscribed to a different list. So in this case, you obviously want people to unsubscribe from your prospects list as soon as they make a purchase, which obviously makes sense. You don't want to send people that have bought your product the same stuff, the same emails. So this is why it's vital that you must segment your lists between prospects and the people that buy, i.e. your customers. The next thing we're going to discuss is you must have some follow-up emails in place when you send people into your funnel. Now by that I mean you must have a few emails set up so you can follow up with your prospects and your customers. Don't just think that this means your prospects, this means your buyers as well. So when somebody enters your list and they come through, you want to have at least 2 or 3 emails set up so they're going to get some information. Okay, this is very important. At the same time, don't think that you need to have lots and lots of emails set up, like over 2 months worth of emails, because there's no need for you to have that many emails set up initially, because sales funnels get developed over time. So from the start, then all you need from the start of as soon as you have built the core of your sales funnel, as you can see in front of you, your squeeze page and your prospects list, and you've created your product and you've got a buyers list. As long as you've got a few different emails, 3 or 4 will be absolutely fine to start with, then that's fine, that's all you need. You can always add extra emails over time, and then the same goes for your buyers list. When people buy your product and they go to your buyers list, you'll have a few follow-up emails in place, and again you can always add follow-up emails to both lists in time. So don't worry about it at the start if you haven't got many emails in place. As I've mentioned previously, in the videos that I give away for free on one of my other lists, I've currently got about 30 days worth of emails, but I didn't build that straight away. That took me a few months to obviously develop my sales funnel, so I had all that content, because it obviously takes time to provide all this content within your follow-ups, because they are, I mean, for me they're like big articles full of plenty of juicy content, so it does take time. So don't worry about it too much if you've only got 3 or 4 emails. If you've got the time to gradually increase your follow-up emails, maybe like 1 every few days, that's great, but initially don't worry about it too much. 3 or 4 will be fine to start with, and the same for your buyers list. So this is your basic model of your sales funnel. This is a very, very basic model. However, you could build your business very, very well by using this one sales funnel model alone, because you're sending people to your squeeze page, they go into your prospects list, and you continue to add value over time, and then as soon as that person buys a product, you then segment your list and send them to your buyers list, so they are then no longer on your prospects list, they're actually a customer of yours on your buyers list. So in this video we've discussed that the importance of having a good sales funnel in place, and you now know that it must work on 99% autopilot. It does take some time to set up initially, that's absolutely fine, that's normal, but once the core of your sales funnel is in place, it should work on 99% autopilot, with the exception of you having to go in occasionally and making a few tweaks. Next, you must segment your lists when someone buys. We've discussed that, and that's very, very important. Don't ever forget that. And you must have some follow-ups in place when you initially build your system, when you build your sales funnel. So you don't need too many emails, but 2 or 3 on each list, on your buyers list and on your prospects list, will be absolutely fine. And then you can add your follow-up emails to your sales funnel as time goes on. And don't try and build everything at once. So when you initially build your sales funnel, you can always add plenty more content over time. So don't worry about having a massive sales funnel in place from the start where you follow up over like 2 or 3 months. There's no need. Initially, keep it small, and then you can develop your sales funnel as time goes on. That's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.